Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadesh, Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadesh. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 male prophets, and shalom to the rest of the 1/3, consisting of men, women, and children. Shalom. And I'm going to be getting into a lesson, and I'm going to title this, Who Are the Fallen Angels According to the Bible? And I'm going to get right into it. So this right here is Genesis, starting at chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. We're going to go into verse 2. We're going to break that down because it's important to know who the sons of God are. All right? You have three categories of men. You have the sons of God, you have the sons of men, and you have the wicked, who are the Edomites, whose sole purpose is to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sword to cause destruction and chaos on earth. And he's ultimately a vessel of destruction, and I'm getting ready to prove that right now. This right here is Romans chapter 9, starting at verse 13. As it is written, Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, but his name is Yashar Allah and Elashuan Kadesh, the Paleo Hebrew. Paleo means ancient, and Hebrew is the language that we speak. So in the ancient Hebrew, his name is Yashar Allah, and I'm going to break down what that name means in a second. So like I said, Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, consisting of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, primarily, because this is not an only black thing. You know, in these last days, you're going to have Israelites coming back into the fold, looking like so-called white people, looking like these other nations, because we know that our fathers mixed and mingled with these other nations. Okay, so this is not a black only thing. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau being the forefather of these so-called white people, the Edomites, have I hated. Verse 14, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Verse 16, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High which showeth mercy. 17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. What is the name of the Most High? His name is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten son is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, Bahashem, and the name Yahweh Shai. Verse 18, therefore hath he mercy, Salakia, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden, he hardeneth. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. 19, wilt thou say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Okay, nobody can resist his will. You know, if Yahweh decides to create you and harden your heart so that he can show his power, who are you to question that, you know? Verse 20, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? And that's what it is. The Israelites are vessels of honor and vessels of mercy, but the so-called white man is the sword of the Most High Yahweh, and they are vessels of dishonor. Verse 22. What if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endureth with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? Verse 23. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy which he had afore prepared unto glory. Okay, so the Edomites, so-called white people, are vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. But you Israelites are the vessels of glory, that the Most High is going to show his mercy on. Right here is Genesis. Okay, so this right here is Genesis chapter 32, starting at verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was cut out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed. So you have to understand his name. Jacob and the Lashawan Kadesh, the Paleo-Hebrew, the language that they speak, the language that we speak, our original language, Israel would be Yashar Allah. He is a prince of power. He is a son of God, okay? So Jacob, who was the progenitor of all of the 12 tribes of Israel, he is a son of God, just like the rest of his seed. For if power spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. We're going to stop right there. We're going to go into that word God. And that word God, it has multiple meanings. The Most High, he is the Most High God. He is the Most High power. But the Israelites, we are also gods. We are not the Most High, but we are powers. We are angels. We are rulers. We are judges. We are gods. Just like our father Jacob, whose name was changed to Yashar Allah. Just like Yahweh Shai. He is a God. He isn't the Most High, but he is a power. He is an angel. He's a judge. He's a ruler. He's a God. And I'm going to prove that we too are gods in the scripture. This right here is Psalms 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. Talking about the Israelites. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Right. We're going to die a mortal death. Why? Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given us. So now we're back to 2 Peter 2 and 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels, who are the Israelites, that sinned, because we sinned by breaking the law, statutes, and commandments that were given to us, but cast them down to hell, hell being low estate. Hell is not a place in the center of the earth that, you're just being tormented in. Esau of Edom, he's building spaceships, he's building nuclear missiles. If hell was a place in the center of the earth, wouldn't they just be able to go and dig inside of the center of the earth with all of this technology that Esau of Edom have, with everything that he comes up with? If hell was a place in the middle of the earth, wouldn't that shit have been discovered already? No, hell is not a real thing. There's a thing called regeneration. You don't spend eternity in hell and burn forever. All right? So And I'm gonna read this again. For if the Most High spared not the angels, us Israelites that sinned, we transgressed his law, statutes, and commandments, but cast them down to hell. Like I said again, which is low estate. We are all in low estate. We're subject to payments. What else? We're oppressed. Our enemy is ruling over us. We gotta work 40 hours a week. Shit, sometimes even more just to rent a roof over our head. Us Israelites, we are in hell right now. We're not in our own land. We're in America. We're in another man's land, being oppressed and tormented. All right, we're in low estate. We can't do anything. That's why anything we try to do, it comes to naught. Like Black Wall Street. All of those things that so-called black people tried to build. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he made it to naught. We're not going to be in hell. We're not going to be in captivity, trying to walk up the ranks. We're in hell. We're serving. This is what we get for transgressing the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he gave us them so that we can be holy, so that we can be separate. All right. Matter of fact, let me pull up something in the scripture right quick. This right here is Deuteronomy. Hold on, Okay, so this right here is Deuteronomy, chapter 28. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to just get to the point. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy power. All right? Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing. If y'all want, y'all can read it. All right? So there was a time where us Israelites were set in our own land. And we was set up. We was above all of the nations of the earth. All right? We had all of these nations in a chokehold. They feared us at a point in time. They knew that Yasha Allah had the most high power in the midst. All right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai was in the midst of Yasha Allah, and he still is. All right? He has not forsaken his people. Now I'm gonna just get to the point. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Like I said, y'all can read that on your own time. But like I said, ultimately we disobeyed, man. We went aside, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he gave us his law, statutes, and commandments, and we turned aside from him, man. All right, we worship other gods. We blasphemed them. We did everything that we was told not to do, man. And ultimately, that's how it was set up. We had to fall so we could be brought back up, man. It's all by design. This is all the story. This is all how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai made it to be, okay? We had to fall so that we can be perfect judges. We have to know both good and evil. All right, so you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you specklebirds, that look like the heathen, but if the spirit bears witness with your spirit, you're an Israelite too, all right? You're all angels. We're gods. We're powers that are inside of these mortal bodies that go off, all right? But in the kingdom of heaven, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to write his laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward part. All right, he's going to take away this heart of stone, and give us a heart of flesh. We're going to be able to perfectly keep the law, statutes, and commandments without ever breaking them again. We're never going to fall again, man. We're going to be a kingdom without end, man. We're going to have immortal bodies, and we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written within our inward parts. All right, we're going to live forever. We're never going to sin ever against Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai ever again. All right, and I'm going to prove that real quick. This right here is Ezekiel 6, Salakia, Ezekiel 36, and I'm going to start at verse 21. But I had pity for mine holy name, which the house of Yasharallah had profaned among the heathen whither they went. Because, we were scattered. We were scattered among these heathen nations. Therefore say unto the house of Yasharallah, thus saith Yahweh power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Yasharallah, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen whither ye went. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, saith the Most High Power. I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and I will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. All right, so there's coming a time, and it's going to happen in our lifetime, that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to come back, and he's going to do all of these things. He's going to keep his promise. All right. And with that being said, I'm going to say Shalom.